Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this vlog, I flew to Balikpapan, which is a seaport city located in East Kalimantan, to meet up with my sugar daddy.
2 hours later.
First thing we did once we landed was to do a bit of grocery shopping at one of the biggest malls in the city called Ewok. Inside the mall, there was this vendor selling fried tofu filled with spicy veggie fillings, so I decided to give it a try. I made sure the batter was vegan. It was not bad. On the way to our accommodation, we passed by this banana street vendor. It was my first time trying milk banana. It was so sweet and creamy. We checked in at our accommodation called KBC1 Housing. This one we stayed at was one of the 2-bedroom riverside villas that has a patio with river and ocean views. I love the spaciousness and the brightness. That is Pak Nugroho, Om Denny's good friend. He kindly offered to show us around. After having some fruits for lunch, Om Denny gave me a tour of the property.
This is when I come, I stay here.
Nice.
This one.
He is actually one of the owners of KBC1 Housing.
You see, every time I come here, one of the jobs that I do is I walk around. And then if I see anything that is not right, I take a picture and I send it to the girls.
I see.
And then the girls will take action.
It is a 3-hectare beachfront property that offers different kinds of living space. Although it's a beachfront property, the beach is quite depressing. The property is not to be blamed for the pollution because most of the trash came from the river, which was contributed by people living in the city.
It costs to get somebody to
Climb.
pick them like that. You never see that. That's the first time I see the coconut. Coconut kills people more than car accidents.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Be careful, don't walk.
Don't walk under.
Despite the cons, this is still a relaxing and complete property to stay at if you ever visit the city. For dinner, we headed to one of Om Denny's favorite local shops called Roti Tiam. It's a bakery/restaurant selling Indonesian cuisine. Honestly, at these kinds of restaurants, it's not 100% safe for vegans, but if you don't care about cross-contamination, they do have dishes made without animal products. Next day, we did a morning walk by the beach. It was a heartbreaking walk.
Oh my god, so sad.
Well, at least the government is doing something about it. They banned most shops and restaurants from providing plastic bags. Then Pak Nugroho came to pick us up and we headed out for lunch.
Oh, this is a restaurant? Oh, so nice. Looks so nice. Oh, it's Balinese.
One thing that stood out to me about Balikpapan is that many places we went were empty. It felt like a deserted city. It made me wonder how these businesses thrive.
Ini tadi apa?
Jamur champignon.
This fried mushroom was a great appetizer. I just wish they had vegan mayonnaise for dipping. For main dish, I got the stir-fried eggplants with stink beans known as pete. You either love or hate this bean, and I'm a big fan of it. After lunch, we returned to the mall to walk around and chill. Starbucks Indonesia only offers soy milk option, and their soy milk doesn't taste good. We stopped by Roti Tiam again to get takeaway for dinner.
My dinner.
Sambal kentang goreng and daun singkong gulai were two of my favorites. On our last full day in Balikpapan, we had a buffet-style lunch at a popular restaurant called Saung Pasundan. They serve authentic and affordable Sundanese cuisine. If you notice, I pretty much ate the same things in these past few days. Spicy eggplants, potatoes, tofu, tempeh, and some veggies. All the food I had in the city were oily, heavy, but highly addictive. This much food only costed less than $3. Super cheap, delicious, and satisfying.
Lucy, please open.
I had been wanting to eat at this place since day one, but it was never opened.
If it's open, I see Lucy, I'll give her a hug. Yeah,
Really? Aww, Lucy. Why are you closed? It's the only vegan place in Balikpapan and it's closed.
This was our third time here. No luck. Instead, we went to this Indonesian/teppanyaki restaurant for our last meal in Balikpapan. I ordered 2 kinds of tofu dishes, tahu gejrot and tahu goreng pedas, as well as my favorite vegetable, kangkung. The next day, Pak Nugroho drove us to the airport. It was time to say goodbye. This was my first time visiting Balikpapan. I know I didn't do much of the sightseeing because I only care about food, as you know. The next time I visit, I hope to see a significant reduction in pollution. Can you guess where we're heading to next?
1 hour
30 minutes
later.
We arrived at Paradise, Bali, known as the Island of Gods. We chilled and had brunch at Kudeta, one of the popular beach clubs. Omdeni ordered the egg benedicts while I ordered the vegan-friendly scrambled tofu. But it tasted very bland. Maybe I've acquired a heavier taste from the past few days. Do not get their cashew milk latte. Despite the shitty food, I still had a wonderful time with Omdeni. Once again, he is not my real sugar daddy. He is my uncle. Thank you, Omdeni, for inviting me to these unforgettable trips and feeding me amazing vegan food. I miss you. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Also, turn on the notification alert so you'll know when I upload a new video. See you!